Now, we're joined today on Afternoon Express with this Kimberley-born rapper. His voice has become an exceptional part of the South African hip-hop scene. His self-produced and his raw wordplay will absolutely blow your mind. Finally, we get to sit down with you. Welcome.
Finally. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Sipho, I think that your deep, lyrical kind of take on hip-hop music is so refreshing, especially within the current landscape we find ourselves in, La Mzansi, with all music, whether it's amapiano, house. We're kind of missing that lyrical genius, and that's definitely what I think you provide.
Thank you so much.
Now, before we get into the music, I just want to find out from you. I mean, you've always just had good taste when it comes to music, but at what stage did you decide to take your gift and make it a full-on profession?
I think this was at a point where I was having a difficulty with my studies. I decided to put all my energy into my gifts and where I could contribute to society and art as a whole. So that was, a few years back, and it's been serving me well right now.
I love that, and your name as well speaks for itself. A lot of South Africans, though, tisk, might not understand what Sipho is. But for you, you kind of have your original name and the meaning. Tell us about Sipho, the gift, and the name, and the simplicity of it.
It's actually a bit of a joke. It's tongue-in-cheek. It was given to me by an American friend who asked me, what does Sipho actually mean? And I said, the gift. So it was like, it would be cool to combine it with the English meaning. And it's kind of quirky. It kind of works. It sticks out as well.
Definitely, and I think it's memorable. It rolls off the tongue. It's that sort of a thing.
Sipho, the gift.
You have just been releasing. One thing about you, you will have an album, you will have an EP, you will be bringing us new music. I mean, we've seen it from your 2015 release, Coming of Age. You were about 21 then. 2022, we also saw Bloom. And I kind of love the symbolism of those names. Coming of Age, Bloom, something is coming to life, essentially. With coming to life comes growth. So how far have you come from the releasing of that EP and that album?
I've grown so much just as a man, just as an artist in myself, and learning how to express myself, even in just life. I've recently become a father, so there's a lot of growth.
I mean, come on. I feel like that's so exciting.
Yeah, it is. I'm learning so much, and it's going to affect the music. I'm going to start expressing myself very differently, so it's amazing.
So speaking about being a father, I mean, someone cannot bring a child into this earth alone. You've decided to call on a life partner, someone that you would be like, let's do life together and let's do it well. So much so that she's actually behind the scenes, watching you. She's out there with her cell phone, getting behind the scenes action. Please tell us about the special lady in your life.
My wonderful wife, LJ. We've been together we actually celebrated our anniversary yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. 10 years together.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been amazing. She's my #1 partner. She's heard all the music before everyone else, and she is the person who critiques me the most and supports me the most as well.
Well, I love that. And how old is your little son?
My daughter, actually, is 2 months in a few days from now.
Girl, you just gave birth 2 months ago. No, we got to talk after this, me and her. I need to get all her tips and tricks. But something else that you're also a proud father of is the music. I mean, we've also seen the release of, I believe, your 2019 album, The Legend of the Underground Kings. Tell us all about that. I mean, you got to work with such incredible names like Youngster CPT. What is it like being able to collaborate with such powerhouses?
I mean, it's amazing. I was actually surprised at the number of names I was able to call in and rope in to help me. But I just reached out to people during lockdown to see if they wanted to work. And a lot of people were actually pretty keen because I think we were all in a slump going through the lockdown. So I was like, let me put out some music just to show what we've been doing and working on. And it was amazing. Like Youngster jumped on, Maglera jumped on, Tato Soul jumped on. It was amazing to see the kind of names we could rope in.
And another thing about hip-hop for me that's just so appealing and attractive is the storytelling element. I mean, from the lyrics, you're telling a story. From the actual compilation of the album, the track, from one track to one track, there's definitely a story to be told. Another element of the storytelling is the visuals. I mean, on your album Indigo, you've got a song called Boy, and the music video for Boy is absolutely phenomenal. The cinematography in it. Can you just tell us about that and how you were able to truly express that creativity and tell a story?
I like to look at music as like an extended metaphor So the music is just an extension of that. Like, I wanted to tell the story of this little boy who was having influences from all over. And that's where I was as a little kid before music came in. So I wanted to extend that metaphor and tell something cinematically that was textured in all this richness that you could pick up, not just in the music, but from the visuals as well. And I think we're able to do that pretty well.
No, I think that you definitely hit the nail on the head, nailed it, and congratulations on all the work that you do, that you've already released. But as I said, you are a man of new music. You are a man of release. That's just what you're about.
Yeah, we have to.
And right now, we are expecting something new from you, a new album called Mirror Man. Tell us all about it. What can we expect?
I can expect a lot of genres. What I'm basically saying with this album is I'm going to be as reflective as I can and make it an extension of who I am and who I'm growing into as a man, touching on as many genres as possible. Hence the title, Mirror Man.
I like that. Very inspired, very meaningful, very deep. But I want to know something else. How meaningful are you in the kitchen?
I'm quite a novice, but I'm keen for anything. So I'm either the best person or the worst person to have in the kitchen.
Okay, and luckily we've got wifey right here so she can either confirm or deny these claims. But we are just so privileged and honored to have you. I mean, that's not all. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss out on Sipho performing one of his latest singles for 2022 later on in the show. In the meantime, he's about to show us his kitchen skills. Don't go anywhere.